As the case of drug abuse among youths continued to rise across the country, the Anioma Watch Social Association Awasa has embarked on anti-drug abuse lectures in secondary schools within the Anioma region. The event was held in collaboration with the Social Watch Anti-Drug Abuse Advocacy (SWADA). On Monday, February 24, 2025, the team visited the Ogume Grammar School Ogume in Ndokwa West local government area. The chairman, Board of Trustees, Anioma Watch Social Association, Dr. Emeka Isuwe, said the move was in line with the vision of the association to promote the ideals of society and to catch them young, noting that the group commit their resources and source for funds to achieve their purpose.
Well, we are here to discourage our children. I call them our children because the future of every nation lies with the children. So you are our children, and that's why we had to make this effort, very frantic effort to engage ourselves to be here to do this. And it's quite a selfless service. We're not funded by any politician or the government. We had to source for funds in order to do this because we believe that it is a way to build our nation. By the way, the very first factor necessary for nation building is that aspect of human development.
The chairman on the occasion, Comrade Innocent Uzoga, said the program was apt as many destinies were being wasted away due to substance abuse and called for the sustenance of such programs.
But when you use something, excess of it, overuse it, or use it the other way instead of the normal way you use it, it can cause many harm. Even the paracetamol you are seeing, you can abuse it. Some people take 4, some people take 3. All this is abuse of the drug. Before you know, it can turn to another thing. You see some people, they say for stomach's sake, they will drink and drug. It's abuse. There's a person they call Noah in the Bible. Noah is somebody that most of you know about this generation after the flood and everything. Noah was drunk and he saw his nakedness, and instead of to cover it, or he went to outside to tell others. What caused all these things? That is what I'm talking about. What caused it? It's drunkenness. It's not because it was not normal. You understand? Because of drunkenness. That is what overtaking of the substance can cause.
Dwelling on the theme of the event, Anioma Youth Rise, Overcoming Drug Abuse Through Awareness and Commitment, the resource persons, Precious Onweze and Ogabo Frank Uchojo, harped on the causes and effects of drug abuse and preventable measures.
As low as cigarettes, almost India hair, Igbo, like you call it. Now small they start. Now small. You start from cigarettes. Oh, cigarettes can no longer function. I beg this will not be work again. You graduate to India hair, Igbo. You do am small, you know they work again. You change to loud, Put your hands together for yourself. You're communicating. You now engage. You now graduate from stages to stages, and you find out that these things, when you get to a point, you don't go gaga. Then you now begin to look for things. Eyes begin to now look for things to inhale. That time, you don't be mad. Then at that point, nobody can hold you, but you can. Those things would have been averted when you start small. When you begin to take hard drugs, it disturbs your sleep. I'm going to be skipping. It disturbs your sleep. You can't sleep normal. As a child, you have the time frame for a child to sleep, for your brain to function normal. But because you started taking drugs, you cannot sleep normal. It begins to disturb your mental, it begins to disturb your brain. And at that point, if your sleep is disturbed, what it causes that? It causes insomnia. It causes brain disorder. Then you now begin to have hallucination. If because you never take, you never smoke, right? That is when you are addicted. At that point, it will take you. That addiction, that is when people start selling things. Have you witnessed that before? Do you know that drugs abuse makes you sell things? You've labored for things. That's at that point that your parents, you begin to steal your parents' stuff to go and sell. So that you can buy what? You can buy smoke. Addiction. And that stage is bad. Please, let's be cautioned. Honestly, drugs has destroyed a lot of youth. Lots of youth that had dreams, aspirations to become doctors, medical doctors, to become lawyers. But because they encounter bad friends along the road, and their dreams are cut short.
Cannabis, why it's very dangerous in our heads, why we smoke it, it's not good in our head because it kills our lungs or what? And it causes cancer to our system. And when you take a drug, it's going to directly to your brain. And likewise, tobacco, some of them sneeze to tobacco, Abi. They sneeze it. So what did they derive from that sneezing? It's not nicotine. And that nicotine is going directly to their brain. So all these things need to be avoided. And that one again, you must be contented with what your parents provide for you. If you are not contented with what your parents provide for you, it might lead to danger. It might lead to toxin and drugs addict. Another is what pressure group. The group you are involved with the mind level, you are still with them. Are you there? So that's those things that you need to avoid.
Principal of Ogume Grammar School, Mrs. Alice Musa, and the students expressed gratitude to the team, describing the lecture as educative.
Very appreciative that such a program, Anioma watch session, they came to deliver a lecture to my students on the effects of drug abuse. I am very, very happy over it. In fact, I really appreciate it.
I'm happy to be enlightened because of there are so many things they expose us to, because of there are so many guys that want to make us involved into it. So they enlighten us and making us to know that all these things are not good and we to keep ourselves out of it. So I'm happy that all these things happen today because of there's some school that do not have the privilege to see what is happening here today. So I thank the principal for what happened and the people involved and the organizer of the meeting.
In association with the Anioma Watch Association and SWADA team, I learned about the definition of drug abuse, and the effects, and how to overcome it. And I also learned what to do when you have been addicted to drugs. You should stop keeping bad companies. You should stick to advice.
I learned how to overcome drug abuse. I learned about the effects. I learned what is drug abuse, mostly for us to stay away from drugs.
The event featured presentation of books to the school, dance performance by the students of the school, as well as question and answer session to clarify gray areas.
Wow.